Shalom. So this is Genesis 29 and verse 8. And they said, We cannot, until all the flax be gathered together, until they roll the stone from the well's mouth, then we water the sheep. So this was about Jacob and dealing with the flax, right? Now, what is this synonymous with? The sheep, the house of Israel, right? And the house of Judah had to be gathered together, right? For that water to come, for that living water to come forth, so that all can drink of him, right? That word would be coming out of that person. And that's what because you see it says the stone was at the mouth, right? So that had to take place first. And as you see, I want to go directly to this verse because I try to make my videos very short. If you want, you can read the entire chapter to get a deeper understanding, but I'm just giving you an insight for you to perceive something beyond the norm, right? So that is what he's really talking about. But when the 12 tribes gather together, then you can come and breach that. You can bring them together, bridge that gap right there. So if you remember a certain point when Judah was not dealing with Israel and stuff like that, when you go to the part where it says about the woman at the well, I think it's John chapter 4 here, verse 9. Let me see. It says, verse 9, it says, Then saith the woman of Samaria unto him, How is it that thou, being a Jew, you, that is of the tribe of Judah, ask drink of me, which am a woman of Samaria, right? For the Jews have no dealings with the Samaritans. So remember, Judah and Israel, they weren't really dealing at that time, right? So she was of the other 9 tribes, of that group. He said, You people from Judah, you're not dealing with us. So how can you ask me for water, right? Because she did not understand this, right? So that was the appointed time where the stone would be rolled away from the mouth of the well. Now that water can come out, right? So it would be given to Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, right? And the other tribes now that were gone to foreign gods and so forth, right? Now they can all drink together. They can all get this word together, right? So it's the same as you saw with Peter when he had the dream to, he had a vision to that a man would come to him and so forth. I don't remember the centurion guy, right? So it's the same thing because the Judah, they were not dealing with those tribes in those times. There was separation going on. Just like now, the only difference is that we're not separated into tribes, we're separated into religions, right? So a lot of us Hebrews don't really deal with Christians, and a lot of Hebrews don't deal with Hebrews according to the beliefs. So some people who are just Old Testament only, they only deal with that. Some who are New Testament, they only deal with one moment, right? So it's the same thing. We need to go beyond that. We need to learn to accept each other, right? So you learn of this word until you become that living water. Now you can give others who are thirsty, regardless of whatever they're called. Well, they're not called Samaritans now, but Jehovah Witness, like I said, Old Testament only. What again? Muslims, whatever it is, it's the same thing. Shalom.